Samsung has shown off a new function for the screens on its foldable phones. It's safe to say that the Galaxy Fold and Flip 8 will be the first to have it. People are already looking forward to the Samsung Z Fold 8, which will be one of the most popular foldables of 2026. Samsung's next foldable, which is slated to come out in July 2026, will include a lot of useful improvements, even if its basic shape will be similar to the super-thin Galaxy Z Fold 7. There hasn't been much information on leaks about the Fold 8, which suggests that Samsung is trying to improve the experience instead of starting from scratch. Smartphones that can fold up have come a long way. Some people thought they were too big at first, but now they're slim enough to appreciate their big screen without hurting your wallet. Hey everyone, Zahid here and welcome ZaidiEsTech. So Samsung has done a good job in this area. The Z Fold 7 is even smaller than they said it would be, while the competition seems to be lying about how thick it is. But the Korean corporation doesn't want to stop there. Samsung has announced ModFlex, its new brand dedicated to foldable displays. The name means not only Samsung displays unwavering commitment to perfecting the ultimate foldable technology, but also its clear technological vision for the future. How does the company envision the future of foldable displays? It delivers a taste of what's to come. The cover screen is wider and more useful, the inside display is larger at 8 inches, and the new 200 megapixels camera sensor ensures imagery isn't a major sacrifice this time around. As far as it's come, the Z Fold 7 still has some obvious limitations, and the rumor mill is already hard at work with persuasive reasons why waiting for the Z Fold 8 might be the smart choice. Among the noteworthy upgrades, the Z Fold 8 is believed to offer a slightly larger inner display with a tweaked aspect ratio and up to 2600 nits of peak brightness. It's likely to run on the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 CPU with up to 16GB of RAM and 1TB of storage, and a substantially larger 5000 mAh battery. The 200 megapixels main camera will presumably return, albeit with enhanced picture processing thanks to further enhancements to the Pro Visual Engine. Software will also see changes, with a probable One UI 9 providing sharper AI capabilities, easier multitasking, and better flex mode interactions. While cost is projected to continue around the $1,999 range, Samsung is focused on enhancing everyday usage, creative potential, and battery life. The Z Fold 8 will also come alongside the Galaxy Z Flip 8, providing users 2 alternative folding form factors to select from. There's a period of around 14 days after the ceremonial introduction, and only then the device is released to end users, but you'll be able to pre-order it on the very day of its launch. The Z Fold 8 won't be cheap, and although there are no rumors confirming its price, it would be unusual it reaches the $1,999 threshold. The folding technology is still pricey and no manufacturer has come up with a truly budget-friendly handset that bends and folds. The Samsung Store. Samsung often gives large trade-in deals through its official website, alongside discounts offered through carriers. Verizon. At launch, high-end phones like the Z Fold 8 are frequently backed by substantial carrier incentives. Verizon is likely to provide up to $1,000 off with a qualified trade-in when adding a new line on an approved unlimited plan. T-Mobile is likely to continue its habit of offering high deals on premium Samsung handsets, like the Z Fold 8. Anticipated promotions may include up to $1,000 off with a qualifying trade-in on plans like Go 5G Plus or Go 5G Next, or savings in the $600 to $800 range when adding a new line. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 is likely to push camera performance even further, following on the huge gains achieved with the Z Fold 7. If Samsung maintains this tradition, the Z Fold may 8 keep the powerful 200 megapixel primary sensor, shared with the S25 Ultra, but might see advancements in image processing, possibly through an improved version of the Pro Visual Engine. Expect advancements in speed, low-light performance, and motion recognition for both images and night video. They will also likely to continue incorporating AI-powered features designed for the foldable's huge screen. Features like Photo Assist, Portrait Studio, and Generative Edit may return with new functionality or enhanced outcomes. Tools for side-by-side editing and real-time comparisons should also be carried over, maybe with smoother performance and more understandable controls. While big modifications to the hardware may be minor following last year's jump on the main camera front, Samsung will likely focus on refining the user experience and boosting the phone's creative capabilities. The company will continue to provide the Galaxy Z Fold 8 in 256GB, 512GB, and 1TB storage capacities. As with the previous iteration, RAM will likely start at 12GB, with a 16GB option reserved for the top-tier 1TB configuration. External storage is unlikely to return, given the lack of a microSD card port has become typical across Samsung's flagship lineup. This implies consumers will need to choose their storage tier carefully, as there won't be a possibility to enlarge it later. After adopting a titanium backplate on the Fold 7 for greater rigidity and reduced weight, Samsung may return to carbon fiber reinforced plastic in next year's model. The potential downgrade isn't entirely by decision. Titanium supply concerns, notably connected to recent US-China trade tensions, may be pushing Samsung back to more commonly available materials like carbon fiber reinforced plastic, which was used in prior Fold versions. If true, the Z Fold may 8 lose some of the premium feel and structural benefits of titanium. However, no final choices have been verified, and Samsung is likely still reviewing its alternatives. Samsung will want to continue perfecting the Galaxy Z foldable design, building on the advances provided with the Z Fold 7. It will be fascinating to see if a weight of approximately 215 grams might be attained, which is lighter than the S25 Ultra. Thickness may remain close to 8.9 mm folded and 4.2 mm unfolded, which is already outstanding, unless Samsung accomplishes further modest reductions. Durability will undoubtedly remain a focus. The Z Fold 7's improved armor flex hinge and multi-rail structure help reduce screen creasing while enhancing strength. Samsung may keep with or slightly improve this technique, coupled with its advanced armor aluminum frame, which was 10% stronger in the Z Fold 7. Color selections for the Z Fold 8 will undoubtedly comprise a mix of new and returning finishes, along with a couple of online exclusives, through Samsung's own store as usual. For the Galaxy Z Fold 8, it could be the case that the inner display size expands significantly from the 8 inches, according to this early leak. No precise statistics are revealed, however Samsung could alter the aspect ratio of the inner screen as well. The cover display should continue to use Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2, a robust yet thin glass ceramic material that improves durability and crack resistance. The main display will undoubtedly keep the dynamic AMOLED 2X technology, giving brilliant colors, deep blacks, and excellent contrast. Features like Vision Booster and a peak brightness approaching 2600 nits should aid with outdoor visibility, while a smooth 120Hz refresh rate makes animations and scrolling fluid. Recent versions have made substantial progress in preserving the inside screen from scratches and fingernail marks, and the Z Fold 8 is likely to preserve or increase this durability. The wrinkle in the middle of the display will likely still be apparent to the touch, but less visible optically, especially in softer light, continuing the steady improvement observed in recent foldables. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 battery. If this early rumor turns out to be real, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 could feature a 5000 mAh capacity battery, which would be a big boost over the approximately 4000 mAh cell of its predecessor. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chip in the Z Fold 7 didn't increase battery life despite its efficiency claims, so the Fold 8's projected bigger battery should be a welcomed improvement. Otherwise, real-world battery performance is projected to remain similar or perhaps see slight gains if the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 chipset is more energy efficient. Charging speeds will likely continue around 25W wired and 15W wireless, since Samsung has yet to enhance these for the foldable line, placing it behind other rivals offering faster charging. As with prior generations, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 is not expected to include a charger in the box. To charge it effectively, you'll need a USB power delivery PPS charger rated at 25W or more and a USB-C to USB-C cable rated for 3A. For the Galaxy Z Fold 8, we may expect Samsung to launch it with the One UI 8.5 or the One UI 9 out of the box. Also, the business will definitely improve on the robust software foundation presented with the One UI 8 on the Z Fold 7. AI functions will likely grow much smarter and more integrated, delivering smoother multitasking and deeper contextual support optimized for the huge foldable display. Gemini Live could get new features, potentially better understanding user intent and expanding real-time screen and video sharing services. Flex Mode should continue evolving, possibly with more apps designed for split usage or new methods to interact when partially folded. Samsung DeX will certainly remain an important feature, maybe with stronger wireless connectivity or enhanced productivity features. While it's unlikely whether S Pen functionality will return, Samsung might explore greater stylus integration to appeal to power users. Samsung should also retain its commitment to long-term software support, ensuring the Z Fold stays updated and secure for several years. Overall, the Z Fold 8 software will likely deliver a more refined, intuitive, and powerful experience that makes the most of the foldable form factor. Galaxy Z Fold 8 hardware are 1. Chipset, Snapdragon 8 Elite 2. 2. RAM, up to 16GB. 3. Battery, about 5000 mAh. 4. Charging, 25W wired, 15W wireless. 5. Storage, 256GB, 512GB, 1TB. 6. Camera setup, 200 megapixels main camera, a dedicated telephoto, an ultra-wide snapper, and 2 selfie cameras. 7. Connectivity, Bluetooth 5.3, NFC, Wi-Fi 8, and USB Type-C. The Z Fold 8 is projected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite 2 once this top-tier processor debuts in the fall of 2025. This will be one of the Z Fold 8's most critical features, as pricey foldables just can't allow any lagging or stuttering to occur. The inside display could grow a bit from the present 8 inches, but more crucially, it could arrive with a slightly different aspect ratio. The Z Fold 8 will be a formidable gadget for serious power users. It won't be cheap, but there'll be loads of benefits about it. The enormous inside screen converts the pocketable phone into a pro-grade tiny tablet, and one can multitask so much easier. Photo editing is also far better on a huge screen. Now the big question is, should you wait for the Z Fold 8? You should wait for the Z Fold 8 if you have the money to spend, and even more significantly, if you need such a handset. Many consumers say they are quite content with their non-folding slab phones. Foldables are genuinely different. If you're a Samsung fan, the Z Fold 8 won't disappoint you, especially if it comes with a massive battery on board. And that wraps up everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8. It's clear that Samsung is refining its foldables year after year, and the Fold 8 looks set to push things even further in design, performance, and everyday usability. But I'd love to hear from you. Do you think the Z Fold 8 is worth waiting for? Or are you sticking with your current phone until foldables get even better? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to ZaidiEsTech so you never miss the latest updates on Samsung, smartphones, and all things tech. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.